Alright, here we are. Welcome everyone to Highway 41 at Races Island for another Dirty Friday. I'm here again with Luke Carmona.
Hello everyone.
So, I gave a title to this live stream on YouTube as The Edge of the Abyss. Why is this, Luke?
Edge of the Abyss. I can only assume it has something to do with the fact that there aren't any walls on the outside of the corners.
So there are walls even if they are invisible.
Well, I guess they added something, because I do think I might have bumped into it. Are there trees on the outer side or not? Because there used to be trees.
I don't see anything.
Interesting.
Okay,
It's missing details.
Ah, that could be. Okay, I'm gonna give some laughs because this is the track that just said last week that you could actually fall. Like, no, you don't fall. Okay, you don't fall, but you can go outside, way outside of the track at the end.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't mean that you would be able to fall off the track.
Ah, that's what I was expecting. I'm disappointed now. It's okay.
You can always change the title.
Okay. It's gonna be a good clickbait, I guess. Ow. Sorry. I was experimenting. So, we are here again with the dirt cars. And this track, I have been testing it before. I think it's not as easy as other tracks that we have tried before. At least I feel here that I need to lift way more than it seems in a first view.
That's because, like, remember when I was talking last time about this track, how it's kind of a U-shaped with the banking? The inner banking is negative and the outer banking is the positive. So, and I didn't realize it would be like this until I got out there, but I figured it out now. I'm not sure how well it's going to do in traffic, but you don't really want to drive on the inside because you don't have any grip. It just wants to slide right out. So you want to stay in the middle to outside. So long as it's going to be difficult though. I don't honestly, I think for the race you're still going to want to run up the inside because a lot of people here don't understand. Just trying to kind of concentrate there for a moment. A lot of people don't quite understand like that. You basically just saw an example of what's probably going to happen a lot today.
Yeah.
So running on the outside may not be beneficial if people just keep doing that.
This is a track with a very particular way driven, and we'll see who managed to understand this way to drive this race and not, because that will definitely affect who has the possibility to achieve a good result here. I think I got a line before that I managed to stay in the 12th, the 12 seconds something, high 12th of course. But yeah, that requires quite a lot to be on the inside, so maybe for traffic it doesn't really work, only if I'm alone.
I'm just probably going to stay on the outside as much as I can, just because it's that much simpler, and I don't really want to, not really in a mood to, again, duke it out like a melee, because that inside's going to be a mess.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's so hard to control. It's like it makes the car really unpredictable going down that low.
That can happen a lot if you go too close to the apex, that you get stuck on the grass and on the tires from there, so be careful for whoever is gonna try this thin approach to the apex. I don't know if Nikuri will attend today, but I saw the times on the gate, and he managed to do like low 12th. I don't know if it was with this car or if it was with draft, but low 12s is like super low time here. It's like a super good time. I need to check what time was it exactly, but
I'm not even looking at the lap times right now. I'm just trying to get a rhythm up here. Because again, I have no intent to fight for the win here. I just want to stay at the top and see what happens.
12.399 he managed to. Ugh.
What the?
Ugh.
That was like someone did a mass edit.
Yeah, it's like weird lag. But yeah, he managed to do a 12.4 basically. Which is surprisingly fast for this place, because I didn't manage to do below what I just did. Like 12.7 is my fastest time so far.
Let's see what happens running down here.
Oh my god! Fuck! Where are you going, Fuck? Ah, this teleporter, that's Kathleen. Teleporting. San Cassius, another historical driver from the stock cars, especially if I'm not wrong. I guess you know him more than I do, Luke.
Well, I think his main focus is dirt bikes.
Oh.
BMX, or not BMX, motocross and stuff. He does do stock car racing, but his main ventures right now are in motocross.
Oh my god. Sam, here's the green, the slow zone as well. Yeah, I feel that the slow zone in the middle of the track, or like in the apex, is gonna give us some interesting views during the race. Oh my god, again.
It's lag.
But what kind of lag is that? It's not even TP lag, you know? It's a weird lag.
I don't know.
I just hope it doesn't happen during the race. Maybe someone racing a car or something. That was
There
a
it is
TP.
again.
That was a TP. That was a TP.
A lot of people showing up right at the last minute.
Emmy, who just joined us.
Yeah, so hint to anyone who is watching that intends to race, don't drive around the top of the track as nice as it is, because it's just impossible with all these people. It's slower generally, but just don't expect to really perform well up here. If it does mean anything, at least, if you run up top, you're not going to get stuck in that middle slow zone.
Yeah.
But you are going to get slammed into the wall a lot. And you're going to run into the back of people's rear bumpers a lot.
Oh. Okay, my PC froze for a moment. It seems like everyone stops, so I will stop as well.
20 people on the sim right now. Well, let's -2 because Callie is up there with her alt, just trying to do some, maybe trying to test some resers for unrelated things. So 18 people here for this event. Probably not all of them are watching. I think Gigi's also a spectator.
It's a good number.
You might have to throw your link out there again,
Yes.
at least locally. All these people that have showed up after you started.
Remember, we are streaming. Here we see Luke Carmona doing laps.
So this flat bit of track right up here against the wall, it's good in some cases for a run-up, but the car doesn't really want to turn when it's on a completely flat surface. So if you stay right up here, then you can get a little bit more of a responsive turn into the corner. It's like up on this flat bit. It takes longer for it to turn. You have to lift for it to actually start anything, whereas if you're down here and then start turning, you don't really have to lift until you're further into the turn. Both could have their benefits for different situations, but just take note.
I should have need to know this before so I could practice. I think that's too late, but I will probably give it a try during a race. Very clean technique to do the turns.
Yeah, I don't want to go toward the middle or past the middle, where the dirt starts to get a bit lighter, because that's where it starts to bank upward, and then it'll lose grip and it'll start to slide out toward the wall.
Anonymous says, "Yeah, I love you, Asdra. Thank you. I don't know who you are, but thank you. And thanks for watching the stream."
Maybe, for those who aren't watching the stream, I'm wondering if they'll see me out here running the top all by myself and they'll get the idea. And then a whole bunch of people will try running the top instead. That would make things a bit cleaner, maybe.
And just showing your line.
Really, I feel like this track could do with being half its width. I don't think it needs to be this wide. At least with these cars. Like, you could have it just this top half of the track, these 2-3-ish lanes, and it'd be good.
I mean,
You could have a very fine race
in theory, probably you're right, but in the practice, maybe if it's a bit narrower, can deal to even more accident, because you know how the races are, how chaotic they are usually. So having a wide track usually helps, at least with being able to not smashing each other too much against the exterior walls mostly.
Oh, that's going to happen a lot with this because the
Yeah.
inner banking, a lot of people aren't going to lift when they got people and they're outside.
Yes, yes, yes. So I guess Candy is about to explain to us how we are going to do it. I guess it's the usual. Thank you all for coming today. If you're racing and not already in the queue, go ahead and click it to join it. So if you want to join the race, you have to click on this big yellow button, and then you will join the queue that will set the starting grid. We are 19 people at the moment registered, and yes, we have some new faces, so Candy will explain a little bit what the event is about. Of course, we are always glad to see new faces around.
Sorry, I'm going to divert just for a moment here. I'm looking at your comment section of the live stream. So I know that you're talking about this guy, you don't know who it is, but what's with the crown and the number 1 by their name?
I think that's a new feature from YouTube. I don't know how it works. I need to investigate because it's the first time I see it. I think it's related to the time you spend in the stream.
No, okay, so there's a little crown with an XP, like a number in XP. I'm not sure if you can see it because you're...
Yes, that I can see. I mean, I can see it now. The thing is, it's the first time I see it, so I don't know what it is exactly.
It says top fans, and this person has 50 XP. I assume that the more you comment, the more XP you get, and then you're ranked based on your activity.
So it would be like, if it could be like 25 points per comment, maybe, because they commented twice. Yeah, I need to investigate this new thingy. It's can be interesting if I know how it works. Welcome to the... Okay, we'll be doing 2 50-lap races with a short break in between. I will draw the starting lineups for both races from the queue here. The first race will be the queue outputs. The second race will be the reverse of that output. So if in one race you start first, in the other race you will start last. That's basically what it means. Or if you start second to the last in one, in this next one you will start second, normal second, and so on. The usual format for those that know already. A word of note about the track: if for some reason you run off the track in the turns, re-enter smartly. Ease back onto the track parallel to traffic. So do not enter the track like a movement like this. Like you fall here and you do suddenly something like this, you should not do this, because if a car is coming here you will eat it. So you need to go a bit doing this line parallel to the traffic. If you can even try to be back on the track around this part where there's enough space to not collide with other cars, even better. But yeah, important. Here we see that Trump Racing is back on the track.
I don't think he likes that designation.
What thing?
I don't think he likes that designation.
I think he does, because he laughs every time I say it. The channel... Do we need to set the channel, or these are set automatically?
Should be automatic, but... Well, actually, no, I have no idea. We'll just wait till she says it, and we'll just enter it manually just in case.
There's tires at the exit of turns 2 and 4. where the straight wall starts. Try to not ram people into them. Leave some room. And by the same token, if you're way high and you see the wall coming up, maybe go ahead and concede the position and go after it the next lap. And yes, the channel is minus 1000. So yeah, if it's not set automatically, you can type minus 1000 to set the channel of the car, and that's it. Okay, for those that don't know what the channel is, basically the channel is what allows the car to identify the gate where it's driving and give you information about the race. So you can, if you have the wrong channel set in your car, it doesn't affect you really in the race. The gate will still identify you, but if you set the right channel, you can see in the hover text of the car in what lap you are, what position, and what's your gap with the leading car. So it's information that's definitely interesting to know. So that's why it's very advisable to use the right channel, especially in official races, championships, and so on. So I'm starting P7.
Fourth.
You're last, right?
Fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah, remember, we're not looking for Luke Carmona this time because I'm using my alt.
Amy is last. Oh my god.
Oh, we could have had 20 people if Karma wasn't lagging.
Yeah, sadly. Still, 19 is a very nice number. Especially for a bit of a random race with no championship at stake. Okay, you type this and then you set the right channel. So, Candy tomorrow, starting first. Valky will start from P2. The Ghost Rider will start from P3. Luke Carmona with his alter ego, the Stick, P4.
You got a car in the middle of the track, by the way. Still, by the line. Yeah.
Oh yes, let me kill it. In 5th position will start the Ghost Rider's cousin. From P6, Evelyonics. I start from P7. Sam Cathias, P8. The Ghost Rider's daughter from P9. Joe 30, P10. The Ghost Rider's father, P11. Jesus Crisps, P12. Morticia Villota, P13. Gabe Fosban, P14. Zach Reiner, P15. Donovan, P16. Malaki, 17. Jenna, 18. And Amy Blueberry, sadly, 19. Why are there 4 free spots? Like, who registered that didn't join in the end?
Candy said that there may have been some leftovers from I don't know, just extra people who maybe aren't here that clicked a while ago or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see how far back I drop. I'm starting in 4th. I'm going to run outside lines only. I'll probably be in.
But you have no one in your inner.
By lap 5. Huh?
You have no one in your inner, so you should be good. Okay, yes.
Valky ran the inside and went way out toward the wall.
Oh my god. I've lost a few positions, but it is.
Oh. See, I tried to move to the right to get a bigger arc into the corner, but I went on the flat stuff, and then it wouldn't turn away from the wall, so I hit it. Okay, I had no choice. I had to take a really sharp inside turn. Yikes. Oh my gosh, there's just no grip on the inside.
Important thing to note, Nikuri is not racing today, which means we have the opportunity to win. Otherwise it wouldn't, because Nikuri is impossible to beat here. Zach is leading the race at the moment.
Yeah, see, here we go. So now that I'm back here, everyone who runs on the inside swings out toward the wall. They don't lift when cars are outside of them. Someone's stuck in the grass. Another car nearly got stuck in the grass.
It's a bit dangerous to drive with traffic here. Every time I want to do my line, I have a car inside that prevents me from taking it. Zach, right behind me. This guy knows, to drive here.
Down here.
Okay, I'm focusing maybe too much. I'm so silent. When we are fighting for the victory, we got to focus.
I am in 12th place, and I do not care. I refuse to drive willingly at the bottom of the track.
Fighting with Zach at the moment for the lead of the race. I don't identify him. Do you?
What?
Yeah, Zach. Do you know Zach?
I know he races with SRL.
So he's performing really well. That one of us will fall into this slow zone at some point.
By one of us, you mean you or Zach?
Yes. We are
Looks like
pushing
you've
a
got-
bit each other in the corners. Why is there's a part of the track that is different color than the rest? Is there any reason for this, or just
No, it's just the texture. But it conveniently lines up with the middle, like the separation of the middle, the inner half and the outer half. So I use it as a reference to stay away from the lighter stuff. Oh my gosh.
No, I stepped on the slow zone. It had to happen. It had to happen. Okay, I
I'm
didn't
stuck
lose.
on the inside. I hate the inside. The inside sucks.
I didn't lose too much of a gap, I think.
Driving up on the High Line, despite being way back here, feels nice and soothing. It's just so much less stressful. Not to say that driving on the inside is super stressful, that racing these in general is super stressful.
A little bit, yeah. When you're stuck in
Depending
traffic,
on who you
especially.
But, yeah.
Yes, we have now Donovan joining our fight. Oh my god, another car. Evelyonics is on the green, on the slow zone now. Evelyonics steps on the slow zone, and Donovan takes the lead because Zach and I,
Angled.
yes, each other, and then gave Donovan the chance to take the lead. And also Gabe is joining the fight. So it's now a fight of 4 instead of a fight of 2. And with traffic-
Velky!
No! I almost stepped on the slow zone as well. So dangerous. Sam Katias steps on the slow zone now.
Oh, come on. I was victim of someone else's retaliation. Not
No
against
way.
me. No, they weren't retaliating against me. They were retaliating against someone else and took me with them by mistake.
So who were those two?
I'm not saying who.
Ah, covering the criminals. Okay, Donovan fell a bit. He's now P4. I'm P3. It's gonna be hard to take the lead for this race. Okay, now P2, but I don't know if it will last. Ah. Oh my god, Zach takes dinner as a terrorist, but it's worked for him. Oh my god! Zach against the slow zone, I think. No, P3. Fighting against heavily. Oh my god, and now that is Gabe as well on the slow zone. Okay, I think Donovan will take the victory thanks to those incidents. But now the thing is who takes P2 and P3. That is between Zach, Gabe, and myself. And it's gonna be me who takes P2, and Zach takes P3, and Gabe takes P4. Okay, there was an intense racing between the four of us. I take fast lap as well, but Donovan takes the victory.
Shockingly, I came 6th.
Donovan that was not in the fight at the beginning, but he ended up joining us. So very good, very good. And P6 for you, right? You said. Behind Candy, you were fighting against JC and Valky, I see.
I got JC on the outside of the final lap. It was side by side though. I got nudged into the wall, but still managed to take it. Outside's so much better. I don't care how far back I was during the race. I think I dropped as low as 12th. I just stayed up there the whole time. Everyone else killed themselves in front of me.
Yeah, the beginning of the race was a bit chaotic. Like I was all the time trying to do a certain line, and I couldn't because every time I was trying, I had a car coming inside. And yeah. Was especially with Zach, is the guy I spent most time on the track. Donovan, even if we were in the same group at some point fighting, I didn't really had fights with him. And for the same for Gabe, we spent some time together, but we didn't fight that much. With Zach was basically the whole race almost. Now we are taking a little break of 5 minutes for arms to rest, and now we will start from the other side, from the back basically of the grid, because yeah, you started P4 before, so now you will start P15 or so.
Basically last. There were only 2 cars ahead of me because 3rd place was missing. I gotta start then like a couple of positions ahead of you only. So yeah, we have now the challenge of gaining some positions at the beginning or be smashed while trying. Morticia practicing because she didn't feel fast enough. Basically the way these races work is it's to crash or be crashed. You kind of have to put your elbows out and really fight for it. Yeah. It seems that Karma will try to join us this time. But yeah, touching the slow zone at the apex is quite dangerous. I mean, I stepped on it once or twice, I think, but it was circumstantial that I didn't lose too much by doing so. But yeah, I saw some cars that really got stuck there. I saw Evelyn's car flying once, I think. There are some comments now on local chat about the race. We see a strong argument between JC and Evely. It's like Bowman Gray out there. Which might lead to their divorce. And we'll have to see then who takes the custody of their son together. I really do think, I'm going to say it again, just at least for these cars, it's not likely not the case for other vehicles, like say the Craftsman trucks with their dirt mode. But in these cars, they could really, and like I know you had concerns about it earlier, but they really could do very well here if the track was literally just the outer half. I mean, it's easy enough to control the cars out there, to have an inside lane and outside lane and maintain those positions. So
I mean, yeah, probably yes. That's true.
just maybe
Only
something
the
to
outer
consider
part,
for
yeah.
next time for Candy if she ever gets the motivation. Just a simple wall. Just cutting the track in half just to keep people on the outside. These things do really well up there. It just feels like an actual, well, I wouldn't really know much about it, but it just feels way more natural for these things. Yeah, this whole full width thing does have its charms. It's not complaining about the entire width. I'm just saying it'd be interesting to see with just the outer half.
We will see if Candy makes a Highway 38 version with only the outer part of the track. Joe30 in the chat says these are fun. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have a lot of fun on this, even if I'm not that good at this, because the drifting style is not my forte. Yeah, they are really nice. They are really fun. We had like 4 already of these races, or 5, and it is always a good time that we spend here. And it is not, even if it's chaotic, because of course it is chaotic, with drifting cars, it doesn't feel like people is being aggressive, or too aggressive, or violent or purpose, or that their moves are like killing completely your race. At least I have not been killed yet on these races.
Wait, did Emmy say something? She was standing right in front of me. No.
Okay, the starting order. I will start from P13.
Oh, I have my sound turned way down so that I can hear you talking, but I just heard Emmy play that a gesture at me. There's this guy who we ran into at I think it was Space Camp. He thought I was Luke Flywalker, and Luke Flywalker is a guy who does radio streaming for the Second Life Aviation Network. So he came up and saying, "Yo, Luke, you piece of sh."
Yes, I remember that guy.
And Emmy captured it, or maybe Valky did. I think Valky captured it, and then they turned it into a gesture.
They have to send me that one. I will ask Emmy after the stream. I know, because I want to call it like that, but it's funny, you know. Also a note that I noticed, I think I told you already, that the guy that was with this person when that moment was captured is one of the drivers with the best times in the kart board from the Hoop City, you know, there where you were trying the cars. With that car, like with a legit one, he's like, or used to be like right behind me after you and Amy and JC joined to score your times. And yeah, it was such a coincidence, interesting coincidence, which means that I guess he also has a certain level of skill on cars, because if you remember, doing a good time there with all the ducks is not that easy.
Stupid ducks.
Yeah, JC said the same.
They're so dumb. They're fine if they weren't placed right on the apex in that switchback section.
And I think like they are a bit random, because sometimes they don't affect the behavior of the car, but other times they launch you against the wall or something. So, yeah. Okay, race 2. Another 50 laps. And then we will do the podium ceremony that will crown a new World Heavyweight Champion.
This does feel like that kind of fight, doesn't it?
Yes. This is the Royal Rumble of racing. No, Evelyn, no! Sorry, Evelyn. I don't know what happened. That was not a good move. That was not a good move. Oh, who's flying there?
No idea.
Gave flight again.
The lag. It's screwing up my corner entry.
It didn't affect me this time. It's just gonna be a bit harder to come back, honestly. Too many cars. And one car is already escaping from the rest of the group, I saw.
Oh gosh, big yikes!
Whoa.
No, I don't like being this far inside. Oh, that was a deep entry.
Okay, good. This worked for me.
Not for me. I don't like this. You take the inside. I'm staying up here.
Inside, and Valky takes it as well. Sorry. Ooh. Oh my god, getting positions in here is hell difficult, eh?
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Sorry, Joe.
Yo 30, who's watching the stream, I hope you're having fun, Joe, sorry. Ooh, that's off.
I got pinched.
We are in this group of, there is not, which is a bit far from the leading group.
Top two are all by themselves out there. They don't really have anyone close to challenge.
Wow, that was a pass. I may be able to catch up to 3, but P2 and P1 are like super far already. I think we cannot catch up those. And I don't even know who they are.
Meanwhile, the problem that I'm having is I'm trying to stay on the outside, but then the cars ahead of me, when they hit that inner banking, they slide out to the corner, they lose their momentum, and then I have no choice but to pass them up the inside unless I want to lift. But then all my momentum is gone, so I'm just kind of stuck here. I really
You're basically forced to do the line you don't like.
Yeah, I sound like a broken record, but I hate the inside.
Here we are against JC and Zach. Find each other again on the track.
That Z sounded like an F.
Like the Zach, I mean Zach, not fuck. And even less fuck Zach. Definitely not. Okay, we are P3 now. Now we need to catch up P2. I feel it's gonna be a bit difficult to achieve this. And if not, P1 is impossible, I think, at this point, but P2, I think P2 is still possible. Malachi, P2 at the moment. And he's gaining because we are losing a lot of time fighting each other here. P1, I bet, is Donovan again, because I didn't see him yet. And he cannot be that much on the back. He didn't have people for me for. So I'm pretty sure that the leader at the moment is Donovan. In the meantime, we are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars fighting for P2.
It is indeed Monaghan in the lead because he is within Actually, I'm about to get lapped.
For real?
Yep.
Oh God.
This is the first time I've seen a blue flag on my cars in a legitimate race, not because I got crashed or anything. I'm just that slow right now, being up here.
Look, Carmona experiencing that thing that he made to a lot of people. How it feels to be lapped, look, for the first time in your career.
I mean, okay, in terms of raw pace, I do not care. Oh, he just crashed!
Donovan crashed.
Donovan crashed, but he's basically still right behind us.
Yeah.
He hit the tires on the inside, got slowed by the slow zone, and I'm in the wall because I hit the inside upper bank, or the inner negative banking. And he put me in the wall.
Malachi pushes me a bit to the inner. Oh, someone else also jumps there. Now is JC, the one that goes. We are pushing all the
Jason
time.
Morticia is now being lapped. I'm now fighting with Morty. Oh geez, there's so many laps to go. I hope Morticia didn't mistakenly think that Sora was trying to turn down into her, because I hooked Sora's left rear and Sora couldn't turn away. Like I was literally angling her car into Morticia.
Still laps to go, and we are still a group of 7 cars trying to take P2.
I'm gonna get overtaken by all of you. You all are gonna catch up to me here soon. There are over 10 laps to go, and I see a gigantic pack of dots on the minimap coming up behind me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in that pack at the moment because we are slightly behind, but yes, we are pretty much taking draft from each other. Okay, this pack is hell, eh? We all have the fucking same pace.
Meanwhile, it is Morticia, Emmy, and I fighting for... what position are we in?
Oh my god, who is out of the track?
Ninth.
Someone like lost a lot of time there. 2 people actually lost a lot of time there. And another one, this is Gabe, I think. Yes. They are starting to make mistakes and losing positions. Seven laps to go, and the pack is impossible to deal with.
It's Velky in third. Zach is second in passing us right now. Donovan's got like a half a lap lead over everybody.
Yeah, Donovan in this race is like on this track today because before he also won, like being obliterating the rest.
Rigged. They're his cars. It's rigged.
Donovan winning This is Donovan's car, right?
He's in the red and white vehicle.
Oh my god! I don't know who just flied away, but Donovan winning in his own cars. People can speculate what they wish.
Did I get Morty? Did I get Morty? I got Morty right at the line.
And I
yes.
get P5 in the end. Oh my god.
P9 for me.
That was a hard race. The group didn't slow down at any point. We were all packed all the time. We only could take positions because of someone like stepping on the slowstone or so. But yes, Donovan wins the race again. Donovan obliterating absolutely everyone. Second, Zach. Third, Gabe. P4 for Valky, P5 for me, P6 for JC, P7 for Malachi, P8 for Candy, P9 for JC, P10 for Morty, P11 for Emmy, P12 for Karma, P13 for Sam Katias, P14 for Joe 30, P15 for Kathleen, and Jenna and Evely that left quit the race. I'm gonna ask Evely what happened. What happened? Sad face. Not sad face, but surprised face.
Candy forgot to reset her her lead change counter, so it counted the stats over both races. So Donovan, over 100 laps,
Wow.
is he led 56 out of both races. Zach led 17 of them. You are third with 13 laps led over 2 races.
Yeah, I left a bunch of laps in the first race, but in this second one was an absolute domination from Donovan.
Shockingly, I led 2.
In the first one, right? Or it was this one?
No, it had to have been the first one.
Alright, here we go. Third place for Zach Rainier Stone in the first race.
You gotta work on pronouncing your Z's.
What? I can do it the Spanish way. Zach.
Sorry.
That's even worse.
Z's, yeah, I know. Z's come out as TH, like that.
Okay, Zach.
Zach, that.
I'm gonna say
Zach.
Zach.
There
Zach
you go.
with a normal S.
Just say. Yeah, there you go. That works.
Sack. But that sounds like sack of sacking, right? Now. And me,
No.
P2 for the first race. Thank you, Candy, for the trophy. And in the first place, the new Nikuri, Donovan Michalski, winning both races. In this case, he's winning race 1 at the top of the podium in race 1 for Donovan, a very experienced driver, one of the top tier drivers in history of ovals, I would say. Also, car developer. He develops both racing cars and road cars that you can get at his store, mostly cars. And now let's go with race 2. P3 gave that he also had a great race 1. Race 1 he finished P4, in this case he managed to finish P3. Great race from Gabe. I guess he's also from SRL, right? Do you know him?
It sounds familiar. I could be drawing a blank right now. So I apologize if we've met before and I have no idea who he is. It's like I don't really have any recollection. So.
These people from SRL, I'm not familiar with most of them, only those that also participate in the FVA competitions.
There's another sim that also does their own racing, like they were driving the stadium super trucks every now and again. So
Zack that takes P2 in the race 2, and Donovan that wins as well race 2. Great day for Donovan, that takes the lead in the fictional championship ahead of Nikuri, who didn't attend to today's races.
well, that's another Friday. Then what do we have coming up?
So we have 2 events tomorrow, if I'm not wrong.
Say again?
We have 2 events tomorrow, right?
There's Valky's thing that she announced yesterday, which starts immediately. So yeah, that's tomorrow.
So tomorrow we have that the Valky's competition that starts at the race is at 2 p.m.
Oh,
if I remember
hang on, sorry.
correctly. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt here, but Donovan just ironed me, saying this is the first time he's ever won a Fast Friday event.
And he made it twice, so he can be very proud of his performance today.
Okay, back to Valky's thing. You were reading off 2 p.m. for... Is that when it starts?
Yes, 2 p.m. for Valky's event, and I think there's also one event from the Alpinium guys.
That's on the 6th.
Yes, but that's on the 6th. Then
Sunday.
Then must be Sunday, the day that we have two events. I'm not sure now.
Okay, yes, yeah, because Arno's big race is at 9 a.m. on Sunday, and then Candy's
okay, yes, that's
lawnmower race.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking now. So yeah, tomorrow we only have the Valky's race. You have all the information about these competitions, by the way, on the FVA Discord server. How to find the FVA Discord server? You can just join, access the web page from the FVA, which is fvaracing.com, and there you
also have it linked. You also have it linked in your video description.
Yeah, as well. In my description, I also have a link directly to the Discord server. You join there, and there are several channels. There's one which is other events, and in this channel of other events, there is where all these events are being announced at the moment. The competition from Valky, the competition from the Alpinium guys, and the competition from Candy that will happen on Sunday as well. So join the Discord server, and you will have all the information you need about the races that are happening this weekend, because I personally don't remember all of them. Also, we can expect most likely on Sunday the grid drive from drivers of SL as well, if I manage to sleep enough, because I'm having a bit of a bad time trying to sleep with this heat, but we will see what we will try to do our best to be there and to join the grid drive and to live stream it again. So I think that's pretty much all. So thank you.
Worst case scenario, we only do like a little bit of it.
Like what?
I'll say like worst case scenario, if you're too tired to do the entire drive, we can just do like half of it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm mostly concerned about when I wake up, you know. If I wake up in time, I can do it the whole grid. The thing is that if I manage to wake up in the first time,
or we just start it late.
Yeah, that
we
could
don't
be
have to drive with everyone.
But then it could be too late for you, maybe. Oh, we will see. We will see what we can do. So I think that's pretty much everything. So we will close the stream now here. Thank you everyone who watched the stream. Even more thank you to those that participated in the race. That have been a bunch of them. 19, no, it was not 19 people in total, but 15 or so, or 17. And yeah, for all the information about the races, you can join FBA Discord server, which is in the description of the stream. And I hope to see you all tomorrow for the for Valky's event. So that's everything I have to say. Thank you again, and see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.